Hello there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Dodgy Gamer here, your international manager of mystery, managing obscure nations, so you don't have to. So what's going on here? I hear you cry. I thought the international manager of mystery save was taking place on Twitch. Well, it is. It's on Twitch every Sunday and Wednesday evening at 9:30 PM UK time. Don't forget. But I just want to experiment with something here. So I thought I would create this kind of summary series that could work as a standalone series on YouTube, just to kind of round up what's been happening and includes a few brief stream highlights of some of the key games. So this won't be just a stream upload. It's not just highlights from the stream. It's me narrating, summarizing what's happened and throwing in some match highlights. So I would appreciate your feedback. Please make sure you watch to the end of the video and leave a comment to let me know what you think of the format. And while you're here, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, get the bell on for notifications so you don't miss any of the international action. But okay, we're here, ready to start our international journeyman adventure, and we're starting at Anguilla. Why on earth are we managing Anguilla? Well, this is the concept of the save. Anguilla, when you start a new save on Football Manager, are the bottom ranked nation, 211th in the world. So my aim is to build my career, moving up the rankings to bigger and bigger jobs until I get to one of the top jobs and I can qualify for, maybe even win, a World Cup. I'm not trying to win the World Cup with Anguilla. That would be impossible and incredibly foolish, but I am trying to just build up my reputation enough to jump into a better job and rinse and repeat until we get to the top. But anyway, let's have a look at the Anguilla squad and see what we're dealing with here. And the first thing I would say to you is do not be fooled by those star ratings. We all know star ratings in Football Manager are a little bit subjective, and the context of where you are is very important. It's based on the overall quality of the squad, and then of course we've got to factor in the talents, or lack of talents in this case, of your coaching staff. So I will take this generous serving of 5- and 4-star players with a large pinch of salt. Now the first thing that strikes me about this squad is there's only one goalkeeper. And when we take a closer look, we see that he's 41 years old and he's uncapped. And a little bit of further searching, I see he's the only goalkeeper we have. Great. And we've got a couple of 5-star defenders here, Scarborough and Hughes, but well, 5 stars maybe there in that right-hand column, but their stats tell quite a different story. I'm sure you'll agree. I shudder to think what any of these 2-star players are like, and oh my God, this is supposed to be one of our top goal scorers. But we will keep an open mind. Let's play some games, get some games under our belt, and stars are bound to emerge. Well, anyway, what do we have coming up with Anguilla? Well, in our immediate future, we've got the Leeward Islands Tournament, just a few short days away. So this is a real-life tournament that's not featured in Football Manager as a default competition, so I've added it. So it features 8 of the smaller Caribbean nations, straightforward tournament, 2 groups of 4 with the top 2 going through to the semi-finals. And it turns out we are hosts. So this is a big opportunity to introduce myself to the locals and get up close and personal with them. And at least, here at Anguilla, expectations are low, as I'm sure any kind of win or draw or, goal, shot on target, anything like that is going to be cause for celebration. Now, we're in Group B and thankfully on the easier side of the draw. So we've got the Maarten twins here, who are both unranked nations, not members of FIFA, and the British Virgin Islands, who are just a few spots above us in the world rankings. Over in Group A, we have the big boys of the Leeward Islands, the likes of St Kitts and Nevis and Antigua and Barbuda, so we're glad to have avoided them. Now, normally this would be the time to dive into the national pool to find some gems for the squad, but it turns out the registration date for the Leeward Islands Tournament has already passed, so I'm just going to have to work with these boys. Based on the players we have and the lowly ranking we occupy, I've decided to use my 4-3-3 formation, adapted from Minneapolis City Soccer Club, who, of course, I also started at a very low level with them. So very simply, we want to win the ball, slow play down, get into position, and then launch those counter-attacks. Hopefully that's going to bring us a goal or 2. Now, there was time for a pre-tournament friendly, and it was a thriller. a 0-0 draw with the US Virgin Islands. Now, I would show you some highlights at this point, but, well, the scoreline says it all, really. But a few days later, it was time for tournament action and a match against Sint Maarten, the Dutch half of the island of Sint Maarten. And believe me, this was a much more exciting game. So I'm now going to hand you over to the Twitch version of myself with the goal highlights and commentary of all of the action. It'll be fine. And I love how we're basically playing next to a multi-story car park. Yeah, hopefully there's a chance of some dysphoria for Anguilla or other nations that we manage. I mean, I've got... Oh, here we go. Brooksbell. Brooksbell. He's gone round the keeper. Oh, Kaini Brooksbell. 5 minutes into our first competitive game. Puts us in the lead. That was magical. Oh, look at that. A beautiful angled long-range pass. And then Richardson just completely fools the keeper. Oh, sorry. Brooksbell completely fools the keeper. That is a goal of the highest order. So yeah, I'm figuring with the English leagues in particular, I've loaded them right down to Vanarama North-South because I know a lot of these Caribbean nations do have eligible players. Richardson, Reuven Richardson, get in. Yeah, they do have eligible players down there for some of the Caribbean islands, Montserrat and so on and so forth. So we'll be looking to exploit that. Obviously with the French leagues, as far as the Caribbean goes, that's not so great because the French Caribbean islands are French-dependent territories and therefore not full FIFA members. Ooh, Sint Maarten trying to get back into it. That's a bit cheeky. Angled long-range pass is certainly... Oh, look, there's another one. This one didn't quite find its target, but, you know, never mind. Don't worry about that. As long as one of them does eventually, it's all good. Richardson, come on. Oh, what a finish. What a finish. Wow. Now that was just beautiful. All right, well, we're off to a cracking start. That goal we conceded was obviously just a blip. Manchester United in real life. And just whoever I'm managing at the time. Oh, penalty. And I think we've had a man sent off. Scarborough. Oh, he's put us in a spot here. Oh, let's see what happens here. Oh, we've kept the throw in. I've seen a lot of those given away this evening, so that was good. But the angled long-range pass fails to find its mark this time. Uh-oh. Oh, beautiful, beautiful football from Sint Maarten. What? They pulled off some moves there. Luckily, it was disallowed. Okay, we'll make a substitution in a moment. If we can just survive this. Oh, yes, another one of those beautiful clearances. I did actually set passing to shorter right before this game, didn't I? Ooh, exactly the kind of time we didn't want to concede. 3-2. All right, we've just got a few minutes of stoppage time to survive. Whew, we've done it. All right. A win. A win is a win. We will take it. We survived there. We made life difficult for ourselves in the second half, but Anguilla getting a win. I mean, just that in itself is a big deal. So a thrilling opener there that we ultimately did well to win, especially with the sending off. It is difficult to know sometimes how matches with these non-FIFA members will go, especially as they could be filled with ringers from the Dutch league, but we got the win. And we now strive to make it 2 out of 2 against Sint Maarten, the French half of the same island that Sint Maarten is on. Oh, and just before we go to the match, a big thumbs up to our goalkeeper, Lantan, who in only his second appearance for his country managed to set the record as the oldest ever player at the Leeward Islands Tournament, so quite the start for him. Some players will play here and some will play there. I don't hardly think making 2 changes based on one player being tired and one player being suspended is springing a few surprises. Well, been a thrilling first half. Oh, we do get a highlight right near the end. So what's going to happen here is Sint Maarten with the ball, but we win it back. We're in a fetching orange kit today. I did actually see, I was sorely tempted on classic football shirts, there is an Anguilla kit for sale, which I was very tempted by. But £50 I thought was a bit of a stretch, considering, you know, we might only manage Anguilla for a week of real time and then move on to a different job, so I couldn't justify the outlay. But Brooks Bell gives us the lead just before half-time, the perfect time to score. It was good play from us, though. Nice work there to spot the overlap from Richardson. Perfect cross. Header beyond the reach of the keeper. We are on our way. All right, and we've got a chance here for a second. Okay, Lake with the free kick. Oh, Tyreek Lake, get in. Oh, 2-0. A dull first half. And then we got 2 strikes right near the end of it. Fantastic stuff. Okay, and that's our action. We get the 2-0 win. Fantastic stuff. A much more comfortable win this time. Now, I was hoping for British Virgin Islands to join us on 6 points, so our final group game against them would just be a battle for first place. But they somehow managed to lose to Sint Maarten, which has thrown the group wide open. Now, we only need a point to guarantee progression, but British Virgin Islands will be wary of the fact that anything less than a win could see them crash out as Sint Maarten and Sint Maarten, the Martin twins, go head-to-head. So let's see what happened on a nervy final day of the group stage. So that's how we're lining up. That's the table. That's how things stand. Let's get out there and see if we can top the group. Okay, this has been the pattern in the game so far. Not much early action. The long-angled ball forward didn't quite find its target this time. Oh, British Virgin Islands, get in there. Kevin Fisher with the goal. Ooh, we've got our work cut out now. Okay, in the other group, it would seem the French Sint Maarten are doing us a favour. They've taken the lead. So as things stand, we would qualify, but in second place. There we go. Fire up, shout in as well. Yes, stoppage time. Can we get an equaliser? A late equaliser here? No. Ooh. Right. Hopefully that's been enough to get us through. Ooh. Look at that table. So in the end, Sint Maarten, they scored. Oh, look at that. Look at how that game went right at the end. Sint Maarten went 3-2 up. Sint Maarten equalised 3-3. And then Sint Maarten scored again to win 4-3, all in the space of 2 minutes. So 3 teams finish on 6 points, but luckily we get through. Whew, so we just about made it through in the end. 3 teams finishing on 6 points in our group. Absolutely crazy. All coming down to goal difference. Now, I was worried for the semi-finals as those Leeward giants, St Kitts and Nevis and Antigua and Barbuda were the qualifying teams from Group A. Fear not, though, as the semi-final pitched us against British Virgin Islands. Yeah, so I guess I should go and check out my competition file in the editor. But never mind, we can only play the teams in front of us. So, could we turn the tables on British Virgin Islands and earn a competitive win over a FIFA-ranked nation? Or would we crash out? Let's find out. Semi-final time it is. Ooh, it's a big game. Right in the first stream, we're straight into semi-final action. Can you believe it? So the streams, I'm not going to be able to, sit down and stream for 3-4 hours, but 1.5 hours, 2 hours is reasonable. Oof, as Virgin Islands go close. Not much action at all here. British Virgin Islands have edged it, but we've had 2 shots at least. Wow, they are a bit all over the place. Maybe I should be playing a bit wider and try and stretch them a bit. My main save for FM22. I haven't decided on it. I have a couple of ideas. But yeah, it will kind of get back to what I was doing in FM20. My idea, I will need to play with the editor to make it work. But I'm thinking something... Oh, Richardson, get in. Get in, we're 1-0 up. Wow. That came out of nowhere. Yeah, I'll need the editor to make my FM22 idea work. But it will kind of get back to what I was doing in FM20 with the Andorra double series. I think we're going to win this. We've done it. We've done it. Our first ever tournament, and we're in the final. Oh, fantastic stuff. So we squeaked through by the narrowest of margins, and an unlikely first ever final for Anguilla awaits. Antigua and Barbuda are to be our opponents, a team ranked some 86 odd places above us, but bigger shocks have happened in football before, right? Right? And another little amusing aside here, in the post-game press conference after Scarborough's performance, I got asked if he was irreplaceable, and of course I chose the option that I wouldn't even swap him for Virgil van Dijk. Well, let's find out what happened to his happiness, humiliation, or heartbreak. Montserrat it was. I saw them come up. So I started like a smallish collection of international football shirts. I saw Montserrat released a very strange set of home and away shirts. Oh, we're 1 down already. Off to a good start. Bowl football, yes. Oh, so you've got one, have you? Wow. Yeah, again, I said, oh, my God, we've equalised. Oh, Lake. Tyreek Lake. Get in. Oh, I was thinking when that early goal went in, we're going down like 5 or 6 goals here, but look at that. Lake turns, shoots. Boom. We're back in this all of a sudden. 15 minutes away from potential extra time against a team a good 80 to 90 places above us. If we don't get off the bottom of the world rankings after this. Oh, no. It's the killer late highlight, isn't it? Oh, come on. Get the ball clear. No. Nah, damn it. You just knew that was coming. Novel Francis. That's a unique name. He gets the goal. Thought we'd cleared the danger, but Francis, I just whacked it first time. But you know how this goes. We make all the late changes, and then we just get 5 seconds of the clock ticking, and that's it. Oh, let's see. Maybe we're going to get a highlight here. Are they getting a player sent off? No, it's a yellow. Do we get the highlight from the free kick, though? No. Last random button pressed. We couldn't win. So now we have to watch Antigua and Barbuda get the fireworks in front of the multi-story car park. Somewhat surprisingly then, heartbreak was the correct answer. We fought our way back after going a goal down, and it took a late goal to defeat us. But still, heads held high and off the bottom of the world rankings, surely? No? Well, okay then, I guess the Leeward Islands Tournament doesn't really register on FIFA's radar, but maybe our next set of games will, as we take part in CONCACAF World Cup qualifying. We are in a group with Aruba, El Salvador, Panama, and St. Kitts and Nevis. Aruba, perhaps our best chance of getting any kind of result, but the rest? Well, join me in the next International Manager of Mystery summary to find out how we got on. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, get the bell on for notifications. Your support, as always, is appreciated. And don't forget to leave your feedback on this kind of episode format in the comments. Let me know what you thought of it. I'd really appreciate that input so we can decide how to move forward in the future. But for now, I'm Dodgy Gamer, and I'll speak to you again soon.